Hello all, welcome back to our collection journey. Today we break a bit of new ground. In addition to my regularly scheduled episodes, I have decided to create a new section for this channel which will contain miscellaneous bonus material. This will be a place where I can provide updates and perhaps showcase certain items in greater detail while keeping the collection videos concise and on point. It will allow for the curious to explore items in greater detail and provide a place for me to highlight updates and changes. For this introduction into the bonus video section, I would like to reflect on episode 10, where we took a deep dive into my vintage Star Wars related publications. In that video, we highlighted several printings, which at one point focused on a set of Starlog magazines. One of those featured magazines was issue 76 from November of 1983. The cover of that issue features a classic image of Darth Vader pointing toward the camera. On that same issue cover are article call-outs to various film reviews. One of those call-outs is that of Michael Ironside and his portrayal of Overdog in the 1983 movie Space Hunter, Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. To provide some brief context, Michael Ironside is a distinguished Canadian actor whose career spans over 4 decades, marked by memorable performances primarily in science fiction and action genres. He is renowned for his intense and often villainous roles. Ironside first gained significant attention as Darryl Revok in David Cronenberg's Scanners in 1981, where his menacing presence and powerful performance made a lasting impact, particularly with me, as I was 11 years old at the time of Scanners' release. It was one of the first 10 movies I ever saw in the theater. Ironside continued to solidify his reputation with standout roles such as Richter in Paul Verhoeven's 1990 Total Recall, where he portrayed a ruthless enforcer with chilling precision.
Because otherwise I'll erase your ass.
In 1986's Top Gun, Ironside played the authoritative and experienced Jester, further showcasing his versatility. His role as Lieutenant Gene Rasczak in 1997's Starship Troopers added to his sci-fi legacy, depicting a tough, battle-hardened leader. Ironside also made a mark on television, notably as Ham Tyler in the 1980s series V, and again in film as the previously mentioned sinister Overdog in Space Hunter. With his deep, gravelly voice and commanding screen presence, Michael Ironside remains a beloved figure in genre cinema. So, with all of this in mind, what is the big update? What is the reason I created this video follow-up? Well, it just so happens that Michael Ironside was recently nearby for an autograph signing. I attended this autograph signing with 2 pieces of memorabilia for him to autograph, the first of which is that very same Starlog magazine. In this image, a 74-year-old Michael Ironside is seen autographing my Starlog magazine. This makes the magazine cover doubly special. Not only does it feature Darth Vader as a part of my Star Wars collection, but it also features the highlight signature of Overdog from Space Hunter right on the cover. But I did not make the effort to attend Ironside's autograph signing just to get this Starlog signed. In fact, the Starlog autograph was merely a bonus. You see, I am a bit of a cinephile. In all actuality, Star Wars is pretty much what made me a cinephile, and as a result, I've collected several original movie one-sheets over the course of my life. It just so happens that I have an original 1981 one-sheet of Scanners. This one sheet was the primary purpose for me attending. So here it is, Michael Ironside signing my original Scanners one-sheet. I must say that the way he signed it was absolutely beautiful. After having signed the Starlog, I think he was pretty surprised to see this one sheet. During the signing, a friend and I were enjoying his stories with regard to his allergies of the facial appliances in Space Hunter and his behind-the-scenes interactions with the cast. He also discussed Scanners and other movies. He was an incredibly friendly guy, not like the characters he portrays at all. In fact, so much so that my friend and I started to feel bad for the other people waiting to see him. We kind of had to usher ourselves off. It was funny because at one moment I explained to him that the character of Revok is how I remember him. I mentioned that every time I see him on screen I say, "There's Revok," and at the drop of a hat, he immediately went into character and said, "That's Daryl," emphasizing the Daryl, similarly to how he said it in the movie's climax. It always amazes me at how actors can just jump into a character on a moment's notice, especially when that character was portrayed more than 40 years ago. I look forward to having this prized possession professionally framed and mounted on the wall. I'll be sure to share that event with you once it's completed. That's the beauty of this bonus section. I can share other treasured items outside the Star Wars universe, while still celebrating these collectibles are also from a long time ago. Rest assured, this channel will maintain its focus on vintage Star Wars. All episodes will continue to explore my Star Wars collection in their current format. However, this bonus section, or playlist if you prefer, allows for a broader scope, which offers glimpses into my more general collectibles that might be interesting to explore every now and then. So with that, be on the lookout for my next vintage Star Wars episode. The deeper I delve into my collection, the more complex it becomes to determine the disposition of these items. It takes considerable thought, time, and effort to decide on what is both a proper display versus appropriate for long-term storage. Apart from the few pieces featured in my first 8 videos, none of these collectibles will be on any kind of permanent display in my home. I hope you enjoyed this bonus video and will stick around as we march forward on this journey. Until next time, may the Force be with you.